Print, email, Facebook, Twitter, more. Doing it tough. Businesses in regional Australia fearful of minimum wage increase. Small businesses in regional Australia are concerned the recent minimum wage increase will make life harder. Last week, the Fair Work Commission raised the national minimum wage by 3.5% to $719.20 per week. But the decision has the potential to impact the viability of some businesses in regional Australia due to circumstances such as a smaller customer base. Malcolm Barnes, who owns a small pizza shop in the southeastern New South Wales town of Bega, said he understood that all employees needed that increase. "I'm thankful they've got extra money, and I'm hopeful they'll start spending it. Making ends meet, that's a big cost on our business," Mr. Barnes said. "I've got 17 staff here, and our wage bill is already 40% of our operating costs." Mr. Barnes said many small business owners themselves were earning less than the minimum wage in order to pay their staff. "In rural areas like Bega, all our costs are similar to what they are in the city. Our wage bills are the same. The electricity is the same. The rent is similar, but we only have a fraction of the customers," he said. "The only way we can make ends meet is to keep putting our prices up. Unfortunately, we can only go up to a certain amount, otherwise people stop spending. It's a very fine line as to whether we make money or not." Mr. Barnes said his pizza shop has been operating since 2006. "As far as successful businesses go, I think we're up there. But it's still a struggle day to day. Even 12 years on, we still only take home a wage. Because we're in a regional area, it is hard to expand and grow. Cost is the main thing because we haven't been able to earn enough money to invest back into expanding. We just earn a wage, which is okay. I'm happy with it, but it would be great to grow and have a bigger business. Change impacts the whole country." The chief executive of the Australian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, James Pearson, said the changes felt by small businesses across the country. "Their minimum wage increase is bad news for Australia's 700,000 unemployed and 1.1 million underemployed," Mr. Pearson said. "The simple reality is that the more expensive it is to employ, the less viable a business becomes, and the less viable a business becomes, the less likely they are to employ. We know that some push the argument that increased wages means increased spending. But explain that to the many businesses that are already unable to open on weekends or for longer hours due to the cost, and the many people who can't get jobs or enough hours. The reality is that simple." Kellen Beard, the regional manager of the Mid-North Coast NSW Business Chamber, said the 3.5% increase to the minimum wage was a shock to the local business community, who were expecting it to reflect the rate of inflation, which sits just above 1.9%. "High operating costs and one of the highest minimum wages in the world means government policy and support must now focus on measures to improve productivity and red tape reduction," Mr. Beard said. "The minimum wage is only a safety net for those people who already have a job. Successive increases to the minimum wage provide no comfort to unemployed workers who will now find it harder to get a job thanks to slower employment growth." The NSW government needs to seriously consider the Chamber's proposal to increase the payroll tax threshold to at least $1 million to deliver a significant improvement for small businesses across NSW. "Money will come back." Chairman of the Bega Valley Shire Business Forum, Robert Hayton, said although local shops in the region were doing it tough, they would eventually see the benefits of more money in spenders' pockets. "It's just another way of looking at it," he said. "We need a change. We need people to have more money. When they have more money they will spend it, and the shops will benefit that way."